I'm State Representative Jim Walsh, here in front of the historic Grays Harbor County Courthouse. Last couple of years, we've been able to get some help to the courthouse here, basically building a third courtroom. A couple of years ago, the three county judges here were sharing two courtrooms. And that was a matter of some controversy, and using some state funds, we were able to help the county construct a third courtroom in the building so that each judge has his own space. And that's a good thing, and it helps the court move more efficiently and things to operate better here. More generally, I want to take this chance to talk about lawfulness and, frankly, law and order. I have a couple of bills that I've drafted and will be dropping this coming session that deal with matters of lawfulness. I think in Washington, in recent years, we've lost our way a bit in encouraging lawlessness and encouraging a contempt for the law, and that's not a good thing. A couple of the bills I'm focusing on this coming session really drill down in details of two issues that are important. The first is our state's voter registration laws. In the last couple of years, we've loosened up the terms under which people can register to vote, including putting in place same-day registration for voting. So people can go to a courthouse like this, literally on election day, register to vote, and cast a vote that day. Now that's a good thing in some ways. We're opening up access. We want to do that. We want to open voter access to all legitimate voters in the state. But the greater access needs to be balanced with greater enforcement and a greater respect for the laws as they stand. There's a risk that some people worry about with the same-day registration that a bad actor could move around several counties or several locations, registering to vote multiple times and voting multiple times. At current, our state's laws for enforcing voter fraud are rather light, rather mild. Depending on the circumstances, it's either a gross misdemeanor or a Class C felony, that is the lowest felony in the state. My bills will increase the penalty for vote registration fraud and other voter fraud to a Class A felony, the most severe felony. So we're loosening the rules for registration, but if you break them, the penalties are going to be harsher. I'm also dropping a bill this coming session that will give local law enforcement agencies in the state greater latitude to cooperate with federal law enforcement agencies as they see fit, basically to enforce the law in their local jurisdictions. The state has gotten involved some in the relationship between local law enforcement and federal, and I think the state needs to get out of the way and allow local law enforcement that wishes to cooperate with federal agencies to do so on mutually beneficial terms. Likewise, that reform will encourage lawfulness and the respect for law in our state. These are only small steps in a larger process. I believe that over time, we can restore the proper respect for lawfulness that has made Washington a great state for so many generations. It's good work, and we're just getting started. Jim Walsh, signing off.